Hello, Collective. I'm at this site of an old boab tree. In an earlier video, I don't know when you'll get that or whether you see that, but it's a big boab tree, which is like a big hole, and it's got an opening in it, and it's hollow on the inside. And in the early days, when the pastoralists were taken over here, they used it as a prison for Aboriginal people on the outskirts, and they took all the young men and stole them for the pearling boats to make and they travelled like to all the outlying communities, went and collected all the the young men from the communities and chained them up, and they had to walk like around 40 odd kilometres a day in chains. And this was sort of like a stopover point before they got to the boats, where they made them, because Aboriginal people seemed to they had the ability to hold their breath for a long time, so they would, and a lot of them died like that, collecting the pearls from the water. So they used them as divers, but they stole the young men, brought them out in chains, and here was the stopover point, and they used that as a prison here. And when I came in here, and Spirit said that a lot of people died here, a lot of people. And as soon as I got to a certain point close to the tree, I felt sick, like really sick. And the trees originally, before that, were sacred, and like people, you're not meant to sleep around those trees because of the spiritual significance. But they were made to, right, chained up, and of course that goes against their belief systems as well. But that's Aboriginal law, which is natural law, right? They know that shit, right? But it's real. And anyway, I felt really sick going there, but so I asked permission if it was all right if I videoed that, so that we can share it and talk about it. They don't like the people coming here, but they're allowing me to tell the story, right? Because unless you come here, you wouldn't know these stories. But as I was sitting there and I was doing my meditation, the sensation in my feet was really weird. It was like this prickliness all over my feet. So, these people were made to walk a long way during a day. So I can imagine the feet, and like the ground, there's prickles, and I should imagine there's something to do with that, and having the chains around the ankles and the neck, and that weighed down feeling I was getting, and that sickness and numbness, and like that, like when you have that numb feeling, you go within, to cope with the physical reality. Like you take the mind away and outside of the body, right? So I was getting that, but this strange feeling on the feet. It was this prickliness all over the feet. Anyway, let's ask the ancestor spirits to speak to us. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, can you tell us what needs to be said here? Just a minute, I'll just try and give myself a little bit of room. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, can you tell us what we need to know? So I'm just on the outskirts of Derby. This is where this is. So much different than when I was here as a kid. Enjoying new beginning. They're releasing. Celebrate, socialize and change. That's awesome. This is like a total release. Here. Right here. Releasing. We've got spirit guides, insight, guidance and purpose. Spirit guides, that's why I'm here. Right? And the birds, these birds have been with me every single day. Oh my God, I'm feeling it in my stomach. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. You know that I've been read, that just came out again. This is the traditional owners here. We're now releasing, and we're nearly there. What else? What else is here, Spirit? Sorry. Well, it's not me, right? It's not me. They said that nobody was here. Nobody talks to them here. Thank you. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides. And what else do we need to know? What to say? What do we need to know? Reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden and harvest. This is returning to country, right? Returning to earth, nature, spiritual law. Balance yourself, redirection. I said redirection, but it actually says direction. And I said redirection. Growth, life stages. Life stages, there's a process to gain balance. A process, and it said redirection. There's some sort of shift in direction. Yeah, and this is where we enjoy this new beginning. This is the acceptance of what was, and the reconnection to law natural law and gaining a balance. Balance yourself. Grow, but the growing is a process. One step at a time. It's a process of stages. Oh, shit. Which one, Spirit? Psychic strength. The shield of protection. We're returning the shield of protection, right? The truth just popped out. With the King of Cups. And work. Somebody wants to bring a truth to make something work and balance things out. Because something's been exposed. Spiritual warrior. This is the wounded warrior, right? But I was getting spiritual warrior. Spirit connection. Enjoy new beginnings. Spirit, clarify something's in my eyes. Yeah, look, balance. Balancing the resources. This is balancing out resources for everyone. Spirit guides. Clarify. Spirit guides. Oh. Five of Swords. Sabotage. This is war. Last night where I was camped, it was like like a campsite, and a lot of the caravans and people travelling stop there, right? It's a rest stop place. And in the night, a group of Indigenous people come in and blasting the place with loud music and yelling out and that it was their country, blah blah blah, and just put that negative, just put everyone in an uneasy energy. That's all going to change. But that's what this is. This is a turning of the tides, because this is karma, right? This karma comes back to everyone. It doesn't matter how long it takes for past wrongs, right? I had a relative here. They said I have a relative here in spirit. This is past wrongs. This is what's balancing. This is what's going to balance out with this spiritual guidance. And the return of the artifacts. It's here. Shine bright. We have a King of Swords. This is the authorities' investment. Alright, this is investing in the nest, bringing back. This is giving me that tree. See that the look of this tree looks like those trees around here, and there's all these pentacles in the tree, in the nest. And the King of Swords is integrity or authority. It's a spiritual authority here. Spiritual authority and I'll just put up here. See these 5 feathers? This is the spiritual authority here. That's the processes that we have here with the balance that was needed. Spiritual authority was needed. And this person's gone through the processes with these 5 feathers here. This is 5 authorities. In spirit. 5 authorities. Invested in 5 authorities. What is that? Invested in 5 spiritual authorities. 5 tribes. I wonder if that's the tree. That's got the 7 pentacles in it, but there's 5 here. 5 tribes. See how they're putting the pentacles in the tree? That's the putting the people in the tree, right? The baobab tree was the prism tree. They were investing in putting the 5 tribes through the tree. Investment. There's something about this 6. So we've got the 6 pentacles here, but there's this one up here. Yeah, this one up here. Sort of like separate. Maybe they were brought in way out. Oh, I just turned that upside down. The King of Swords just got turned upside down. Yeah, okay. So this was to take away the authority. Take away spiritual authority. This is taking away one's power. This is what we're regaining. Shine brightly. Regain power. Reconnect with Mother Earth. Stability. Got turned over. Stability in reverse. Okay. This has been taken out of the comfort zone to reconnect with nature and feel those elements. This is feeling natural elements, feeling nature, being a part of it, disconnecting from that stable comfort, reconnecting with Mother Earth. Balance yourself. Growth and life stages. Direction. I keep saying redirection. A redirection of the authorities. And I say the authorities are changing. It flipped. The authorities flipped. It's flipping again. They flipped way back then. They were flipping the authorities of the land then and taking over, right? The white people, the settlers, colonialists, whatever you want to call them. They took away the authority. But that's flipping again. It's gone back. There's the key to have the power. Spiritual key. Returning to culture, right? They've never lost their culture out these ways. But returning those spiritual objects, it's going to make a big difference. But I've got to be really careful. I'm going to call them when I get to Derby. The Hierophant, the establishment, the authorities, the authority over the land, the keys held to the authority of the land. Keys held to the authority of the land. Yeah, this is the messenger, Page of Wands. Temperance. Tempered messenger. Partnership and juggling in reverse. The juggling is being tempered. Oh, there's another card here. King of Cups is in reverse. The King of Cups, someone's over emotional about partnership. Oh my God, I'm feeling really sick in the stomach again. It's almost like I want to throw up. No more juggling. This is like, yeah, this is this over emotional feeling. Partnerships and no more juggling have been tempered. It's like juggling, it's like walking on eggshells to survive. To not upset the apple cart, like. Tempering the juggling the partnerships. This is like juggling the partnerships, this messenger, the Page of Wands. It's like the go-between. I'm feeling really sick again. Tempered. Tempering. Stopping the juggling between partnerships. Over-emotional King of Cups. Yeah, well, yeah. So like, because there's so much emotion because of all that loss. And so the people are like, you know, because of all those past traumas, people are overreactive and then attack, right? And this is a temperance to partnership. This overreaction with the lovers here, to stop the juggling, the walking on eggshells, the tempering that, having to, you know, like this is to bring a peace between the two. Yeah, bringing peace. Between the two. Okay, let's clarify now with the, oh yeah, look, there's sorrow. and death and no sovereignty. Oh, the Pentacles. Look, no independence. Yeah, like this is losing the resources. So this is the initial loss of independence and abundance, death, the deaths, the abundance, the loss of independence, bringing great sorrow. This is the initial sin, right? This is the initial disaster. The loss of the resources. Okay. Oh, on this place, please. A bit more on here. The balance of the scales is here. What is, there's no partnership. Yeah, they don't. Five of Swords. New beginning. This is sabotaging. This is the loss of childhood. Loss of childhood, I said. Loss of children. This is sabotaging a new beginning. Or the loss of children. Children investment. Loss of children investment. High honor. Sabotage of children brought high honor? What the fuck? Sabotage of this new beginning brings high honor. Sabotage of this partnership. King of Swords. What is this? King of Swords. Murky thoughts. This is not a good lady. There's no trust. As expected, right? There's no trust. There's no trust for a partnership. Miridu did tell me to be very careful here. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Unstable. Good Lord. And good Lord is with us. Authority. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. The Thief. And good Lord's been seen as a thief. It's not his thoughts. You see. This is not God's thoughts. Okay, collective. Page of Wands. So there's definitely mistrust in this situation. A pleasant letter, bad news. The Page of Wands generally good news. This has come out as bad news. It's bad news. Could be somebody projecting negative energy here. This is bad news. Unexpected money, a coffin, a gift in reverse. Taking the gift, ending the gift. Somebody might think that somebody wants something because of this mistrust. Unexpected money, an ending of unexpected money, or unexpected good luck. Gift, bad news, bad luck. Although that's not coming out, I've got temperance. This is attempted tempering, like it's like tempering the new beginning, like a partnership, like not gonna happen. With a gift in reverse, gift taken, stolen, death. With a stolen gift. That's what this is. This is the initial theft. The initial theft of new life with the child. Death. The ending of unexpected money. Bad news. Ending of unexpected money. Death of a gift. This is returning the gift. Ending of a gift. Ending, number 10, journey. I see. It's expected to be mistrust. Journey. This is ending the loss of a gift. Ending the loss of the gift. So this is ending the loss of gift. Brings prosperity. This is the other way I'm reading it. This is the returning of the gift. Oh, that's much better. Oh, shit. This is an emotional partnership. The juggling is tempered. The balance to be restored. The ending of the loss, because it's the ending of the loss. I see. Thank you, Spirit. Of the theft. It's like the ending of the theft. It's coming with the Holy Spirit, the good Lord. This is the new beginning of no partnership. That's why we've got high honour here. For the good lady in reverse. So the good lady in reverse, this is the past. So this is flipping the past. The murky thoughts of the mistrust. Because of the theft. But this is returning, like the ending of the loss, right, of the gift. So this is the returning of the gift will bring prosperity. on this journey. We've got a lot of money in reverse. That's that loss. There's a lot of money in reverse. The living room. Sacrifice. This is the sacrifice. The living room. No legal matters. No legal matter. No authority. No. This is like not being connected to the establishment. It is a personal sacrifice on this journey. Personal sacrifice. Remain female. No judgment. Oh, God, thank God for that. Okay, so... yeah. No judgment. There's hope. Let's bring in hope. Change and authority. Change of authority. Look. This is handing over. This is the change of authority. Returning the gift that was stolen. That's why the thief is there. Change. No occupation. Change. No occupation. Change of authority. Oh yeah, no occupation. It actually is like that. Change of no occupation. Like for me, since I've acquired these objects, I've lost everything. Everything. Occupation, family, friends, home, house, stability, all that. But this is going to change that. The grief, right? Tempering. Oh God. This is very, very personal for me. If it resonates for you, great. Yeah, we've got a false person. The main male is in reverse. He's not ill. The illness is reversed on a journey. So false first person is not a main male. There is no illness on a journey. I don't know what this is. Somebody might be trying to control a situation. Could be this King of Cups in reverse who's over emotional. They're not ill. 8-8. 8-8. Somebody might have been making out they were ill. Falsely accusing somebody of being ill. what that is. This is because of this mission, a partnership, marriage, illness, in reverse, marriage. There's a meeting here. This might be something in the future. Not a male, they're not ill. Somebody's seeing that somebody's not lying. A meeting about partnership. False person. This is not sad news. Thank goodness. We don't need any more sad news. For a rich girl. But this false person. A rich man. This rich man's been coming out for a bit. Somebody might be showing up as somebody they're not, but it doesn't necessarily mean unexpected. This is unexpected. So something unexpected is happening. Okay, so in amongst all this, something unexpected is happening. We didn't really get the story of this place. Well, we know that what happened here. Okay. Just one more here, please, Spirit. Just what is this that's unexpected? This marriage, partnership, an unexpected partnership. This is a good partnership with a rich man. What the fuck? No occupation. No occupation. A good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. A rich girl returning a gift. The gift is in reverse. This is the handover, because we're talking about that gift. Spiritual gift, the handover. Is that what that is? Gift in reverse. Spirit. Legal matter. This is legal matter is in reverse. I'm talking about spiritual law. Legal matter in reverse is like somebody. It's not legal. Something's not legal. Giving grief on a journey. Got grief and journey. Somebody's aggrieved of this journey. Somebody's saying it's not legal. Something's not legal. This gift. Something's not legal. Unofficial. Unofficial. Unexpected money of a thief. And a meeting. A meeting, a thief, and unexpected money. I don't understand. Somebody's saying that this rich girl has no authority, no legal authority, and is a thief, and just wants unexpected money. That's not true. Unexpected money. Journey. Hope. Official, hope, and journey. A long road. A long road. Hope. Official person. Hope for an official person. Just is what it is. Change. We got change. Change. This is the new beginning. Child. Small child. New beginning. Murky thoughts. No partnership come out again. No partnership, murky thoughts. Male, female. Ooh, I don't know. Male, female. Not ill. Official person, because this person's not ill. I got it. So, the collective is the main female. If you're going through something similar, as why you're here, it's been seen as not being ill, and therefore official in spirit because of that, not being ill from the object. My goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not sad or his thoughts. I don't know who he is in reverse. Coughing. Death. Death of a false person. And a living room. Big luck, expectation, no jail. A lot of money in reverse. This is personal. Sacrifice. It's not banging it for the money. It's personal sacrifice. Well, a house. House is in reverse. Sad news for somebody. Somebody's saying this is sad news. Endings. Good lady in reverse. Good lady in reverse. Not going to jail. Not bound. A main male. Big luck. Bad news. Expect bad news. This main male may have expected bad news, and that would have been big luck for them, but this is not the case. Okay, collective. Let's just get a final outcome. Final outcome, Spirit. Final outcome. Good lady in reverse. A gift. Why is this lady coming? Who is this good lady in reverse? A gift. No grief. An occupation. So there could be some lady that's not a rich man is in reverse. Well, that could be why it's coming out as a good lady in reverse, because it's actually a man. Or masculine energy. Poor man, occupation. A legal matter and a rich girl in reverse. This is the final outcome I asked. I'm feeling sick in the stomach again. Damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. Rich girl in reverse, legal matter, living room, partnership. Now it's in the upright. So there is a partnership. Partnership. False person's in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody who's been seen or mistrusted because of the situation and the colour of somebody's skin, right? Now being seen as not a false person after being judged. Sad news for somebody. Homelessness. Yeah, it's the personal sacrifice. So let's leave it there. I will get a little card of advice. Let's get an advice card. Let's put these away. It's a bit friggin' need it at this time. Okay, just a minute. Okay, advice please, Spirit. It's a bit confusing. Okay, we've got steadiness. Things seem to be moving slowly, but use this time to your advantage and gather your resources and rebuild your energy. You are going to need it. Going to need the energy. Oh my gosh. Steadiness. Yeah, I'm going to be going into town and what else here? Indifference is in reverse. Not to be indifferent. Some things are worth worrying over, but this isn't one of them. Let go of this situation and reclaim the happiness that has been stolen from you via the bypass. This is in reverse. So, not to be indifferent. It is worth worrying about. It is. This is a delicate situation. Boldness. Don't take this lying down. Get up and fight, but fairly. This fight will be remembered because of the respect and dignity you bring to the battle. This is a spiritual battle, right? Creativity is in reverse. There are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. This is in reverse. So I don't know what that means in reverse. Breathe. Take a few deep breaths and accept that sometimes things don't make much sense. Soon enough, everyone will come to their senses to see the situation for what it is. Caution. There's no truth behind the farce. Beware of smoke of mirrors. Look closer and the illusion will soon melt away, revealing a sanctuary where only truth remains. Spirit light's in the truth, right? It's always about truth, so that's it. We just maintain truth. And that's it. That's it. Maintain truth of the situation. Okay. I'm leaving it there. Okay. We're off. We're going to go into Derby and get ourselves rejuvenated before we contact the people. Okay. So I'll see you again soon. Bye.